Good evening, all.
Good evening, ma'am.
Yeah, is my voice audible? Good. Yeah, yeah. You guys can see the slide, right?
Good evening, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. Okay, fine.
Good evening, ma'am.
Very good evening. Very good. So, let me maximize it and yes. Okay, fine. Okay. So, we have marketing management for today's session. So, most of us will be knowing what is marketing, like what is no marketing a product about, or what a marketing a service is about. It's no like propaganda of a product, like what is the product all about and what is it uses, and who is the right user of the product, who is the no like maker of the product, what is the no like does the product have any like expiry date or something else? How long does the product like works out and everything. So if you see any marketing campaign or any advertising campaign about any product or service, so you can like find all these factors. You can like get to know about all these factors. So what is all about marketing and why it is so important for the organization? So meeting needs profitability. So it's a like organizational function. It doesn't need only the organization which produces a product or which produces or no which gives the service to the customers has to know like go with marketing. So even marketing can be done for like B2B stuff. That is from business to another business. So usually marketing, like it's misunderstood that is not mostly by, no between by the company to the customers. There is no business to customers. But even to know like when company to company is providing the service or providing the product, so marketing can be like that. And one thing most important about marketing is, like it's a never-ending process. So as long as the business exists in the industry, in like in the economy, so marketing is a continuous process. So the organization has to keep on marketing its product and services throughout its lifetime. And there are various customers, like who gets attracted towards a product. Many customers, though they are capable of buying the product, may not buy the product at the initial stage because of like various reasons. And many few customers will be like waiting for like more competitors to enter into the market. They will like analyze all the pros and cons of all the like products given by different brands or different companies. They compare the products and then they go on selecting the right kind of product which is suitable for them. And very few customers like you can find loyal customers. Loyal customers are those people like who always purchase the product only from that organization, only from their the organization in which they are interested in, or in the brand they are interested in. So never matter like even if the product price rises up like that doesn't matter. So even if the more enhanced the product. So even when there is no like more enhanced product in the market, like comes into the scene, like they are not much interested at all. So they always buys the same product from the same brand, or from the same organization. So those people are considered as loyal customers. And again, if you take loyal customers, they do marketing on behalf of the organization free of cost. So here the organization doesn't have to spend money or no like energy or no like any manpower, and don't have to choose any kind of no like resource for no marketing their products. So loyal customers they act as the like marketers for the company. So which is no like completely free of cost. That's why organizations, they mostly try to retain the customer, retain at least 20% of their customers, because this 20% customers contribute the maximum 80% of the profit, the company's profit. So, say if a company is doing excellently good in the market or excellently good in the industry, so it doesn't mean the company is having almost 80% or 90% customers in the market. That is not the matter. But here it is, if you closely see, if you closely watch, it's a 20% of the customers, for that particular brand or for that particular organization who contributes 80% to the profit of the organization. So this is how, it works. So let's see, what is marketing management. So it's the art and science of choosing target markets and getting and keeping the growing customers through creating, delivering, communicating superior customer value. That is choosing the target markets. You have to target the market. A company cannot keep on extending their markets, or they try to establish the markets in all parts of the zone or all parts of the location or all parts of the nation. No, it's not possible. So maybe at the introduction stage, they will be concentrating on one particular market segment. So one particular zone or one particular location, maybe one particular district or a state. And slowly after, when there is a growth stage of the product, then they completely don't go with the process of getting to know about the scope of selling the product in other zones and locations as well. So this is how it starts. So if the customer starts liking the product, then the company will expand its operation to other parts or other zones as well. So target the markets and getting, keeping and growing customers through creating, delivering and communicating. So creating, delivering, communicating. Then if you see communication, so proper communication to the customers, it's very important here. So how the product, how the information regarding the product has to be, communicated with the customer. So can be, all the information regarding the product, like how the customer gets a knowledge about the product. Either the customer has to do a research from his side or her side, or the company has to provide proper communication, regarding the product. So this communication part is through advertising, through marketing. So this can be advertising in public, I mean in medias, or they can have banners or posters in in the environment, or the other way of nowadays the most way of communication, maximum way of communication is they use technology as a means of communication. So when you browse through something, any website you browse through or any social media you browse through, so there will be a pop-up, coming, in your screen, advertising a product or advertising a service. So there are many ways of communication, or sometimes this communication may be through word of mouth. Through word of mouth is what the loyal customers do for the organization. So here the loyal customers, uh, they spread the news to their, the close friends and their neighbors and the close kith and kin, regarding the product of the organization. So they will be, giving it as free of cost. So they suggest the company's product. So here, if you see, the communication is through word of mouth. So no penny is spent for for this particular process. So it's essential for an organization to retain at least 20-25% of their customers as loyal customers. First and foremost thing. Second thing is the companies has to keep on researching the market, keep on researching the market segment or the complete market, or they have to have a constant feedback from the customers, or how to service them better, how to service the market in a better way. And the third factor is they have to keep on enhancing the product or coming up. They have to come up with no like new products, adapting no like to the external changes. So they companies cannot still stick on to the old way of no like marketing techniques, or still old way of no like producing the same products anymore. So what right now, what customers demands are, so right now know what the customer is no like asking for, and right now what the customer is no like willing to pay for the no for product. So what should be the price of the product? So these things no, the customer, the organization no has to know, like they have to know, go on to no like go on doing the research about these things. So there are few marketing concepts. So first one is production concept, service concept, selling, product, marketing, holistic. So production concept is no like uh, deciding how much products has to be produced. That is no like it depends on the season, or it depends on no like the trend happening in the external environment, or it depends on the cycle. No, like there will be a cyclical effect or no of the product. So, for example, no, like in the month of January and February, no, like the product sales would be, no, like few product sales would be, no, like little high. And then in the month of March, April, the product sales would be little low, medium. And then the next forthcoming, no, like 2 months would be no low. So again, no, like again, for the next other 2 months, no, for example, October and November, again, the product prices, no, rises up. So the demand rises up in the market. So this is completely, no, like cyclical. And seasonal is something, no, like whenever there is a season happen, whenever there is a festive season or any season coming up, the demand for the product obviously increases. So in those times, the company plans for all the logistic concepts, complete supply chain concepts. So procure more, produce more, transport more, and sell more. So advertise more, market more. So everything is more profit maximization. No, for profit maximization, everything is now becoming more. So, and then they have no like service concept. Service is something no which comes along with the product. Sometimes this service may be no completely free of cost. Like for example, if you're buying an AC unit, and the service person is no like making the fixation of the AC no in your home or in your workspace no completely free of cost. So that's a free service. And a few products may be coming with a warranty period or guarantee period, or they may come with the service period of no 1 year or no 2 years, maximum 2 years. So if you give a service of that particular product no within that specific time, so it's done completely free of service. And sometimes few services may be no like paid services. So the company may not give paid services, but the customers have no other option, no, like to go for paid services. They have to go for paid services because those products, no, it can be serviced only by that particular organization from whom the products has been, no, like sought. So for this reason, the no like for example, Apple computers. So you're buying an Apple computer, no, from an Apple store, or from no like through online, and if you're finding something no defect in the product, or no like after some time, no, after some time you're using it, and no like you're finding no something no something is wrong, or you want your system to be serviced. So the better way is go to an Apple store, go to an Apple service store, because they know better about the product. Sometimes it may be a paid service. You have to pay for the service. So you have to know, like, go for it. And selling concept. Selling concept is, no, like, marketing is different, selling is different. So marketing, we will see about it later. What is marketing and selling? So selling concept is no like completely depends on the number of units to be sold. Selling concept. So completely it focuses on profit maximization. So marketing, no like when it gives a try to know like transfer the information about the product on the first basis, and then introduces the product to the customer. Whereas in selling concept, if you see, so the organization tries to push the product to the customers. So that's the difference, no, you can see. And product concept. So regarding the product, so keep on no changing the product, enhance the product. So better version of the previous product or whatever it is, no, come up with new products, come up with no like new solutions. and advanced version. So everything regarding the product, or come up with something very new, the idea and everything, the technology, completely new, or whatever the customer is now asking for, whatever the customer is preferring for. So there is a product concept and marketing concept. So which kind of marketing is like better? Whether to go for marketing plan A or plan B or plan C. So all these factors and holistic concept. Holistic concept is like something regarding it's a a sentimental relationship or a bond between the organization and the customers. The bond between the organization and the other stakeholders, the bond between the organization and the industry, between the organization and the community, or organization and the environment. So this is a holistic concept. So holistic concept much focuses on sustainability and long-term relationship instead of profit maximization. Marketing and selling concept, they focus on profit maximization, whereas holistic concept doesn't focus on profit maximization. It focuses on long-time relationship, with the customers, long-time relationship with the environment, sustainability, in the environment. And you have few marketing techniques or factors, under holistic: internal marketing, integrated marketing, relationship marketing, and performance marketing. So internal marketing is again spread the information through word of mouth. If the employees of the organization completely understood everything about the product which their organization is producing, so they can be they can be used as the marketers. So through them the product can the company can market the products. And integrated marketing is like allowing other stakeholders in the marketing concepts. That is asking the distributors uh, give something more to the consumers, to the final consumers. So asking the retailers, asking the warehouse people like to go with something more, something extra to attract the customers. So that is integrated marketing. So here not only the organization is marketing, but along with the organization, retailers, wholesalers, the warehouse people, everything joined, everyone joins hands together, and they do the marketing stuff. Relationship marketing. Here, the company is trying to maintain a relationship with the customer so that marketing can be made easy. Then performance marketing. Performance marketing is like how the organization performs in the industry or performs in the national economy. So that is performance marketing. So based on that, if the company is having having an excellent goodwill, amongst other companies in the same industry, that's a performance marketing. So they can show they are the better people, who are in the particular service. So this is performance marketing. So there are more few modern marketing techniques as well. That is, every employee is a market. So most of the companies do that nowadays. So one thing I would say is, there is a new startup company like which I have, actually which I have interviewed recently. The CEO of the company. When I was, doing a research on, few headings, few topics. So they have made it a policy that each one of their employee, they have made them as a marketer. So how? So they have most of the employees will be having a social media platform. They will be in part of a social media platform like Facebook or Instagram or whatever it is. So the company has asked to promote their products in their social media platform. That is each of the employees social media platforms. So whenever the company is coming up with something new, if they want something new to be introduced to the market, or if they want their customers to know what is happening in the organization, or what they are planning to launch in nearby future. So those information would be shared with the employees, and the employees are asked to post this information in their own Instagram or Facebook or LinkedIn profile or whatever it is. So here the company is like marketing, no, like it completely free of cost. They are not spending, no, not even a single penny they are spending for no marketing. So that is how no it goes. It's a new technology, new new concept actually. Then internal communication again. So internally within the organization, so they communicate and no marketing can be made easy. Experience concept. So whoever has got the product and whoever has no like used the product for quite a long time, again loyal customers they come to the scene here. So catch all the loyal customers who have been buying the product for a very long time. So ask them to share their experience and advertise their experience to the other consumers in the market. So that is how like it can be done. And green marketing. Green marketing is like the company is putting forward in the before their consumers that they are like doing good to the society. That is, no, they are giving their best to maintain sustainability. They are working more to maintain a greener environment. Mostly this energy companies, like energy, fuel and like energy producing companies, so they started advertising, in green marketing methods. So I came like I recently like viewed an advertisement on some energy producers, like in Europe. So they were based in Europe. It was an online advertisement. Completely it was online. And they were advertising in a way though the how they maintain sustainability, even though their main product was the rigging, that is oil rigging, in Baltic Sea and somewhere in Baltic Sea. So but how they maintain the greener environment, how they maintain the sustainability, how they contribute to the to the environment and their community, in a better way. So this is a type of green marketing. So this will have this will create a goodwill for the company, like with the customers or with other people in the industry. So if I came to know about that company, if I hear about that company, anywhere, like hereafter, so the immediate thing which strikes my mind is their sustainability concept, their greener concept, not the product, but at least not the sustainability concept. So this creates a great impact in the consumer's mind. And factors influencing the marketing concept. Few factors influences growth of population. As the population grows, demand grows. As the demand grows, the production has to be increased. Not only the production, the investment and procurement of raw materials, choosing of right kind of raw materials, quality raw materials, and using economy of scale concept in transportation, warehousing, and distribution, everything. So to cater the needs of the population, to cater the needs of the the market, the company has to keep on have keep on planning something. They have to keep on planning on something, in the ways of marketing or the ways of producing. And changing concept of family. That is previously there were joint families. So regarding the buying of a product, if a product is being bought by a a joint family, so it was decided by the elder person in the family who was considered as the head of the family. But now things have changed. Now because of this nuclear families, so the husband decides something else and wife decides something else, and no, the kids decide something else. So they everyone wants their own what they wish for. They everyone want to own what they wish for. So now completely the buying concept has changed. It was not like previous one. So there is a need for the organization to cater these people as well. And more disposable income. So disposable income is like analyzing up to what extent or percentage the consumers or investing in certain assets, or they are ready to invest in certain factors. So how much on for example on a monthly basis or in a quarterly basis, how much a customer is like spending for buying apparels, or how much a customer is spending to buy groceries for his or her family. So disposable income. So how it is planned by a family of four, how it is planned by a family of two. So this has to be analyzed by the company. More discretionary income again, so any extra income and whatever is like how it is managed by the individuals. Technology advancement. So as the technology like grows on, you still cannot stick on to the conventional way of marketing, or you cannot stick on to the old product, old method of using a product. So something new has to be introduced to the existing product. So technology also plays a very important role. The media, how the media focus the organization to the other parties, or how the media exposes the organization, what attributes of the organization or put forwarded by the media. So that also like creates a great impact. And credit facility, the credit facility availed by the organization, uh, whoever is financing the organization. So how much credit facility an organization is enjoying from the government, from financial institutions, from their shareholders. So how much credit facility? So the companies like the capital is more, so they can like take risk and like they start producing more. But if the capital is very less, like they have to plan accordingly. So these factors influence the marketing concept. And then nature of like market. So it's a legal process by which ownership is transferred. So once you buy the product as a customer or as a final consumer, so the ownership of the product is completely transferred to you. So you decide what to do with the product, because you have paid the price for it. So completely here the ownership is transferred. Even in the supply chain process, if you see, so once a product has been moved from one zone to another zone, that is from the origin to its destination, the ownership and the responsibility like it changes. So that is like completely transferred. You guys are not muting, you have to be make sure that your audio is muted. Okay. It is a system of interacting business activities. So organization interacts not only with customers but with other stakeholders as well, with the media, with the advertisers, with the agencies, with the distributors in the market, with the retailers, wholesalers, with all the supply chain agencies, that is a transportation agency, the procurement agency, the warehousing agency. So it's a complete, like interaction and communication between all these parties before a product reaches the final customer, the end user. So it's no like complete no shift of transformation, and no like complete shift of no like information, and complete shift of all the technological advancements. So right from no the once after the product is produced in the production unit, once it has completed the production, so from there, the technology, the use of the product, how to use the product, who can use the product, everything is decided there. And now the everything is transferred to the final customer. It is a managerial function of organizing and directing business activities, facilitates movement of goods. Yeah. It is a philosophy based on consumer orientation and satisfaction. So, why the company is doing all this? To retain customers. When the customer will be retained by the company, once they are satisfied with the service provided by the organization, or if they are happy with the product, which the organization has produced, like they will be like satisfied. There will be a satisfaction, from the customer side, and they can be a loyal customer for the organization for a quite long time. And not only that, this loyalty can be passed on to generations as well. You can like even see advertisements like mentioning my grandparents like my grandma got gold from like this particular the gold producer or the gold seller, and my mother bought gold from the same company, and I am also going to buy from the same company, and I'm going to inform my daughter also will be going to buy gold from the same. So this is some this loyalty. Sometimes it will be transferred to generations as well. So this can be attained only when a customer is being satisfied with the product or service provided by the organization. It has dual objectives, profit making as well as consumer satisfaction. So yes, both. Even if you take no service sector, anything. So take electricity board, or water board, or say hospitals, schools, universities, colleges, any service sector you take. So yeah, services provided, customers being satisfied. The organization is not trying to make the customer satisfied, but again, there should also be no profit making factors. So that the organization or the department can survive for some time. So this is the dual objective of marketing. So not only the customer satisfaction or customer servicing, but also profit making. And again, not only profit making, customer has to be satisfied with the product. So, marketers are involved with marketing 10 types of entities: services, events, experiences. So, services, yes, that has been discussed. Events. So, what events? Let me know. I'll give you the explanation. Experiences. So, experience with the product, experience with the service provided. The persons is who are all involved in the marketing activity, or who are all involved in the activity where when the product is being the responsibility of the product is being transferred from the seller to the buyer. So what party, which parties are involved in those activity? So persons, all those persons. The places, so where the marketing activity takes place, uh, where online marketing or offline marketing. If it is offline marketing, where in the the hometown or the home zone of the company, or another location or another city, or no in offshore location. So where it is happening, the properties. So what are all the properties being utilized for marketing, organizations and information, what information is being transferred, ideas, what ideas is being implanted on the consumer's mind, and the physical goods. So what are the goods actually? What is the product? So that product has to be shown to the customers. And events. So events are you can see marketing campaigns happening. You can see kiosk, or a small outlet kind of outlets in malls, and sometimes in what do you say, in busy roads and all. No, you can see small kiosks, and they will be marketing that particular company's product. No, so everything related to the product will be made available. And sometimes in trade exhibitions and all, no, there would be a stall for each and every company. So in these kinds of events, no, the marketing thing happens. So these are the 10 types of entities. Who markets? So who markets the products? So organization markets the products through their marketing department, and they can make the customers also market their products by providing them a good customer service, or providing them the better product, whatever they have asked for. Okay, so these two people are involved in marketing. Okay, other than these two, the distributors, that is the market distributors, the distribution agents like retailers, wholesalers, and you have commission agents, brokerage agents. So all these people are involved in marketing a product. So eight demand states are possible. That is negative demand, non-existent, latent. Okay. Negative demand is something that when there is no demand for a product. There is no product available, as well as there is no demand for a product. Why there is no demand for a product? Because such product is not available. So why a product is not available? Because there is no demand for that product. So vice versa. So that is the negative demand. Non-existent demand is the product is available, but there is no demand for the product. Product is available, the company is ready to make the product, company is ready to give the service, but people, the consumers are not ready to buy the product. Latent demand. Latent demand is no like the consumer would like to buy the product, but may not be having no enough resource to buy the product at that point of time. May not be having enough money, or may not be having no like time to buy the product, or may not be having no resources, rather resources no. Maybe if it is no available only in offline mode, the customer has to no go to an outlet and buy the product. Outlet maybe somewhere else, a customer maybe somewhere else. So in those cases, no, like the no the checking into a showroom where the product is available, no, like that may not be possible. So that is latent demand. That is, the customer would like to buy the product but may not have enough resources to buy the product. Declining demand is something, no, like the product demand is no being declined after the maturity stage. So, and we have seen to avoid this declination, nowadays, no organizations comes up with no like many techniques or many, no like marketing strategies, no, to maintain sustainability in the competition. Techniques are no like going on with no like product mix or enhanced product, second version 2 or version 3 of an old product. So these techniques, no, it makes a product, no, like stay in the run for no like quite a longer period, instead of no going to a declination stage. Irregular demand is no something, sometimes no there is a the demand for a product, sometimes there is no demand for that particular product. So product is the same, sometimes there is a demand, sometimes there is no demand. So it's complex, sometimes it's seasonal or it's a cyclical. So this is irregular demand. Full demand, yes, product is also available, demand is also available. So product is also no like given by the company. So it is being satisfied, no like I mean customer is also satisfied by the product by buying the product and using the product. So that is full demand. So only in this case the company is making maximum profits. If you see all the other cases, no like the company doesn't make any profit. So only in full demand state the company can make profit. So over full demand is more, but the product is less. Product is very limited, no, very limitedly available, but the demand is more. So the company couldn't satisfy the demand from the market. Only partial demand they could satisfy because of stock out situation or because of any other situation. No, the company couldn't satisfy the complete demand in the market or complete demand of the consumers. So this is over full demand. And unwholesome demand. Again, here also unwholesome demand is so the customer has bought the product is available, product has been bought by the customer, but not completely satisfied, or the customer is not getting no all the other extra components which is no which comes along with the product. So this is unwholesome demand. So these 8 demand states are possible while marketing a product. Okay, so what are the scope of no like marketing? So, to which extent, no, like the marketing can extend its hands. Study of consumer wants and needs. So, how it can be possible, made possible, is doing a marketing research. There is no other way. You have to do a market research, get a customer feedback, get a feedback from the customer. So, previously it was physical documentation. The customer would be, handed over a physical document like a feedback form. They have to know like take time and they have to know like fill it with no pen or pencil or whatever, which is a tiresome process. Most of the customers don't do it at all. And now with the use of like new technologies, feedback has become more easy and simple. So the I mean the providers, the sellers, they get your like any of your social media ID or platform or your phone number. So once you have got the product, or if they want to market the product, they send the information no to your mobile number or to your any of your no like social media platform. So instantly you can like give a feedback. Immediately the feedback would be submitted to the organization's database. So it has become like more simple. And a study of the buyer behavior. So what do you get from like collecting all the feedback? So buyer's behavior is completely analyzed. And so why it has to be analyzed? So that the organization can like go with the right kind of product, what the customer is asking for, or the what the customer would demand for. Product planning and development, obviously, and pricing policies. Pricing is like another important factor. So when this pricing is done, when it is done, whether it is in the production time or whether it is in the transportation time or whether the product is in warehousing, so where the pricing is done, the almost right answer is while the product is in warehouse. So, considering all the other factors, the amount spent for procuring and transportation and producing the product, again transporting the product to the market or directly to the consumer, and everything decides the price of the product. So that is like mostly done while the product is in no warehouse. So pricing policies, so that is also our scope, okay. And distribution, again, so the company can decide, like what kind of distribution, they can go with, whether they can go with retailing, or they can go with wholesaling, or they can open up any company's own service centers or sales centers, or they can just go with online sales and like other related sales. So distribution, like that is also an important scope. Promotion of the product or promotion of the organization, and consumer satisfaction. So how much the consumer is satisfied after using the product, and marketing control. To have a control in the marketing. Why? Because marketing, it involves time. It takes more time. It takes like it involves more cost as well, because people have to be engaged in like marketing, to get customers feedback, or like to know the pulse of the customers, or to check what the distributors and other distribution agents are like thinking about, and their way of like marketing the products from their side, like everything, like, so this has to be, like this data has to be collected. So it involves time, it involves manpower, it involves cost. So these things cannot go out of control. So there has to be a control in all these attributes. So marketing control, it can be made possible, with the marketing techniques and marketing factors. Okay, so markets. So what are the types of markets? It includes both place and region in which the buyers and sellers are in free competition with each other. So that is market. So what is market is wherever, whether it's an online or offline, wherever the places, like whenever that buyers and the sellers, they are like completely in free competition with each other. So why buyers and sellers are in free competition? Buyers are competing the other buyers, sellers are competing the other sellers. So how buyers are competing the other buyers is like cross-checking the product usage, and like the price of the product, from different organizations, from produced by different companies. So when one particular buyer is buying the product from one company, so the another buyer will check on like why that product is like bought by that buyer. And if that buyer, the buyer number two, like finds finds a satisfaction that yes, that was a right decision, then he or she goes with the same product from the same brand or from the same company, or they will go with like different product from different brand or different company. So this is a market. And classification of markets. So on the basis of area, so where it is located, areas, like say it is like the Indian market, the US market. So in those terms, so where the market is like situated. If you take India, where South India, North Indian market, East India, or East West India, Southeast India. So this describes the area. On the basis of time, few markets, no, it's constrained to time. Few markets are not constrained to time. Take share market, it's constrained to time. You cannot know do share market after 5 p.m. or before 9 a.m. in the morning. So there's constraint to time. So based on time, there are no classification of the markets on the basis of transaction. So what is being transacted, no, in the trade? So what is being transacted? Is it money for a product, or is it a product for a product, or it is no like something else for a product? So what is being transacted? So sometimes most of the products is being no like bought for money, but few products no it's bought for another product, and no few products are bought for other services, not for a product but for services. The other products are bought. So what kind of transaction is happening no in the trade? So that also no is a classification on the basis of regulation. Regulation is what kind of products is sold. For example, in America and US and no Canada and no like in few other Mexico, a particular kind of drug no is accepted there, but it's not accepted here in South Asia or Southeast Asia. The drug is banned, it's not accepted here. And few items which is accepted by no South Asians here, it's not accepted there. So regulations no that also play an important part. So markets no like it's based on the regulations as well, and on the basis of volume of business. So, what is the volume of business? Say, how many tons of cotton barrels, no, like it's being no exported from say Bangladesh or from Vietnam, so or from India. So, what is the no like quantity no being exported, produced or exported? So volume of business, no, that also no gives a classification. And on the basis of nature of goods, what goods is being no marketed. So you have no like many goods, raw materials market is there, you have no finished goods market is there, you have semi-finished goods market, no like available, and you have no like liquid markets, that is no like the liquid items markets, the solid items market is there. So nature of goods, no. So these are the classifications based on area, that is the zone, Indian market or US market, Japanese market. So this factors and basis of time. So wherever there is a time constraint, so which business, no, which marketing, no follows no time. So whether it is no between this time or any time, it can be marketed, or whether any time the product can be no like sold in the market on the basis of transaction. Transaction is no like what is being transacted in the trade market, and on the basis of regulation and volume of business and nature of goods. Okay, now we have come to marketing and selling. What is the difference between marketing and selling? So marketing is focuses on consumer needs. So if you take a survey, the whole intention would be, like analyzing what consumer wants, whereas selling completely focuses on seller's needs. Seller need is what profit maximization and nothing else. So just not push the products to the customers. So that is the only, objective of, like selling the product. And marketing begins before production. So even before start of the production, you can market a product. You can give an advertisement that our company is going to launch the product, like in the fall or in the upcoming season. So even before the production starts. But selling, it happens only after the production, have is being done, because you need to have the product, readily in hand, to sell. Then marketing continues after sales. Even after sales, we have to know like stick on to know few marketing techniques. That is giving a warranty period, giving a free sales and service, I mean, free service, for a particular period of time, for a span of time, so that, to retain the customers. But for selling, like it comes to an end after the sale of the product. Once a product is sold, done. So from there, I mean, in that scene, relationship between the customer and the organization, it cuts off. And marketing is a philosophy of business, and selling is a routine process. So, routine process is nothing but not selling, no, always. So there is not much to know, like speak with the customer itself. No, like all you have to know is no, like keep on selling, and nothing else. And marketing is no profits through customer satisfaction. So make the profits no through customer satisfaction. So initially make the customer satisfied with the product, and out of that make the profits. And selling is no profits through sales volume. So how many, like what is the volume of the product being sold per hour, per minute, or no, like for first half an hour, how much products no being sold. And marketing is a long-term perspective, selling is a obviously short-term perspective. So in marketing, customer is always the first preference. So everything is no like it's around the customer. What customer thinks, what is the customer buying pattern, what is the customer's income, what is the customer's family background. That is whether the customer is in a joint family or in a nuclear family, and what are the customers no like values and beliefs, what is the customers what do you say no like the buying pattern. So everything no it revolves around the customer, whereas selling no, they put forward the product first. So they don't think about no like the whether customer is able to buy the product or not, or whether the customer is liking the product or not, or sometimes even if the customer wants a product or not, whether it is required by the customer or not. No, no, nothing is being no like planned about. So they just no try to push the product in the selling process. So, marketing management tasks. So, there are few tasks: developing marketing strategies and plan, and capturing marketing insights, connecting with customers, building strong brands, shaping the market offerings, delivering value, communicating value, creating long-term growth. So, these things are no, like it's not, I mean, you don't have to follow the same order. Any organization don't have to know follow the same order. So for example, few organizations can first start with no building strong brand. First no like build strong brand, come with a brand, and then no market the brand. And sometimes no like few organizations no they can start with no like creating delivering, I mean communicating the value and delivering the value. So delivering the objectives, values, and mission of the organization on the first basis to the market, to the customers, then go on introducing the product. So it can be no in any way, or it can be no like you can take anything on the first basis. Anything can be taken as a priority mode. So and then we have few more. Yeah, marketing management task. Okay. So let's stop here for time being, and you can ask me any doubts no if you have as of now. See, uh, if you take marketing no as a subject no like take any marketing management books. Okay, you can find um typo of no like what is marketing, what are the types of marketing you have, how to market a product, how to get a customer feedback, what are all the no different types of getting customer feedback, what is a questionnaire all about. So these are the typos no you can see in any of the marketing management books. So I haven't touched all those things because those things we are aware of know very much. We know very much know what is the marketing all about, how to sell a product, everything we know very much. So these things are these information what I have given here in these slides no. So these are completely no like exam point of view. So, if a question is asked from no like say marketing and selling, you can combine many of the points in slides, or you can just take all these six or seven points which is no mentioned under the selling headline heading. So take these 6 or 7 points only, and you can no, elaborate the answer. So take an example of one particular company, and give an idea about how that company, focuses on no selling, and take another company, which focuses on no like marketing. So what is the difference between no company A and two? and what would be the outcome. So in this way also you can give your answers. So this is the best way to give your answers actually, instead of completely uh, going on with the typo of everything whatever you see in the book, or whatever you find in other journals, or other printed formats. So try to explain more about try to involve more case studies in those concepts. So take marketing and selling. If a question is asked about what is the difference between marketing and selling, take an example of a company, two companies, company A, B. Give a name to the company. You can give any name to the company. Make company A as company, say Veritos, or and selling for selling, take a company typos. So whatever you would like, give a company name. You can mention about the company description. This organization started off with this number of employees. The more you elaborate the answer with more information, uh, that's well and good. And be to the point. Don't go on writing the story, but take these points. So how company A has excelled in the industry by completely following the marketing techniques. So what strategies they followed, what tasks they have followed. They focused on customer needs and mentioned all these 7 points. And why company B could not have a competitive advantage in the market because of these points. So go on with this way of attending your exams, giving answers for the questions in your exams. Clear?
Yes, ma'am, clear. Ma'am, that negative demands, just one word or two words, please, ma'am.
Negative demands.
Yeah,
Okay.
the
Yeah.
first one that.
Negative.
Okay.
Okay. Negative demand is there is no demand for a product because it doesn't exist, or there is no product because it doesn't have any demand. So that is the negative demand. Whereas non-existent demand is there is a need for a product, but there is no product available. Sorry, non-existent demand is the product is available, but there is no need for a product from the customer's side. The customer is not demanding the product.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am.
So we will meet in the next session. I'll
Okay,
share
ma'am. Thank
the.
you.
Yeah, yeah, yes. Okay, anyone else? No. Fine. Okay, so we'll meet in the next session. I'll share the PPT. Okay, have a great week. Bye bye.
Thank you, ma'am. You too.